Yo, One Star, I'm tired of your intro, man. You need to make a new intro. I got you, man. Let's go.
One star. Yeah. It's a broke boy thing. Yeah. Wow. It's a broke boy thing. Broke boy. I'm the broke boy king. Broke boy. Watch this broke boy win. We winning. Yeah. Facts. Started from the bottom, beginning of the story. No FIFA points, boy. This a road to glory. We don't park the bus, boy. You looking kinda corny. It's gonna be a bloodbath. It's looking kinda gory. Yeah.
What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy One Star Week for once again, and welcome back to the Broke Boy Road to Glory. This is episode number 22, aka I am grinding my nuts off in Rivals because I've missed 1 week of FIFA. As you guys know, I just came back from vacation, and in FIFA, when you miss 1 week of content, when you miss 1 week of grinding, it feels like you got to catch up. So that's what I've been doing this week. I've been doing a bunch of objectives. I've unlocked storyline Zaha. As you guys see in the thumbnail, I'm going to be reviewing him in just a little bit. I've finally got all the icon swaps from the Rivals portion. I got the French League one. I got the Serie A one. The only ones I got left to do are the squad battles ones, and I'm just dreading those. I mean, who wants to play squad battles with these kind of teams? I mean, who wants to play squad battles in general? And on your screen right now, you're gonna see me opening a bunch of packs. I actually did a bunch of SBCs since the last episode. I did the English portion of the advanced SBC, and in that pack, you're gonna see I'm gonna pack some decent cards. I'm gonna pack a Higuain. I'm gonna pack Nkulu Inform, and I'm gonna make my money back on that. I ended up doing the Werder Bremen SBC in the Bundesliga because I had a lot of the cards. I didn't pack anything in that one. And you're also gonna see me do the PSG SBC inside the League SBC. And I'm gonna get Julian Brandt. So we did get some decent pulls. I'm gonna take you over now to the transfer list to show you what we've sold on. So we got Leno, he sold for 3.1K. David Luiz is sold. Lamar, Inaki Williams, Ricardo Pereira, the list goes on. Some of these are cards that I mass bidded on because I was trying to do these SBCs for as cheap as possible, and the extra cards I just sold on for profit. Like Charlie Austin, I was buying him for like 2,600, selling him for 3K, which is not a big profit, but it does add up in terms of doing the SBCs cheaper. The next thing I'm going to focus on this series is not only finishing the rest of the icon swaps before the next icon swaps come out on Friday, but also I'm going to be trying to do that storyline Politano. That one looks like an absolute grind, all right? When I did face people in Rivals that were trying to do him yesterday, I was trying to give them the goals as long as they were going to give me at least a draw or a win or some kind of goals for some kind of objective. I was able to work with some people because I empathize with it. The grind is real, but without further ado, we're gonna jump into the team I used for the Zaha card. So, as you guys see here, it's a concept squad because I ended up putting Diallo, Kerrer, and Munier into the PSG SBC in hopes of getting something good. I also sold on, or I think I used them in the SBC as well, this Khazri. And the rest of the team is as you see here. And even though it says 97 chem, it was on 100 chem because I did have loyalty on these 3 players right here. And the star of the show, the star of the episode is going to be the storyline Zaha. I finally got him after grinding all season long. And was he worth the grind? That's going to be the question of the episode right here. In my main squad, I think I'm going to be looking to bring him in as a wide cam or as a winger instead of Lucas. And when you compare him to Lucas, they're very similar. So we're going to find out. Is he better than Lucas? Is he worth bringing into your team? Is he worth submitting the storyline cards into? So he's 5'11". He has the high-low work rates. He has a 3-star weak foot, but he has the 5-star skill moves. I played 8 games in Division Rivals with him. I got 3 goals and 4 assists. And before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching. Even you in the back right there. I appreciate you for watching. Now let's look at this card a little bit closer. So, I mean, when you look at this card, what makes him really stand out is the pace and dribbling. I mean, those stats are amazing. The only thing that's kind of bad about his dribbling is the 78 reactions. I'm hoping it doesn't really affect this card too much. His shooting stats are decent. His passing stats are decent, but nothing more than that because they do have some flaws. 68 long passing, not too good. 67 volleys, not too good. 60 curve on the passing, once again, not too good. His physical stats are actually pretty solid. 76 strength on somebody's 5'11". That's probably going to be very, very decent if you're going to play him as a winger. 78 stamina is not the best, but at the same time, it's not the worst. I mean, I've been using Dembele on my team who has 69 stamina. So 78 stamina, I will take that. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into the gameplay. I'm going to tell you how this card played for me. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to get this out the way. When you look at this card and compare him to Tolisso and compare him to Lucas Vazquez, who's most worth it? I think this card is it, hands down. But I'm going to break down the pros and cons of this card so you know what to expect. So, first we're going to talk about his pace. 93 pace. How was it in game? In my opinion, it was very, very good. He was very, very quick on and off the ball. His acceleration at 89, I don't think it let him down. He felt very, very quick. Sprint speed at 95 means that he's beating anybody when he's running through on goal or when he's running past the defensive line. His pace is going to be amazing. I got to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Next, we're going to talk about shooting because he is a central card. I mean, his base position is striker. A lot of you guys might be wondering, is he worth playing at the striker position? And I would say it depends, all right? So, first off, let's talk about his attack positioning. I think it was solid. It was very, very good. Nothing more than that, all right? When you compare him to somebody like Wants to Watch Ben Yedder, the kind of runs that they make are very different. Ben Yedder is definitely more intelligent in and around the box, whereas Zaha, he's very basic in the runs he makes. He doesn't make bad runs. He's not constantly offside like somebody who might have lower attack positioning than him, but I found his attack positioning was decent. How is his finishing? I felt that his finishing was kind of sketchy, kind of etchy. It was very hit or miss, and he's very similar to Lucas in that regard, all right? There are some games where he's on fire and he's hitting the target 9 times out of 10. And there's other games where he's just missing sitters and you just don't understand why he's missing them. So I don't feel like his finishing was that great, and I don't think for that reason, you should be playing him as a striker. I think he can work as a secondary striker. However, as a main striker, his finishing is definitely going to let you down. His shot power was very good. I had no complaints there. 85 shot power, no issues. His long shots, I didn't really get to test because I don't think or suspect you guys are bringing him in to be a long shot type of player. I mean, he's just not that kind of guy. His volleys at 67 are not the best, and I do think it let me down because I did have this one clear-cut opportunity where he was right in front of the goal and he had a volley and he didn't hit it. He didn't bury it. It was a clear-cut chance. He didn't bury it. It might be because of his volley stat. And overall, I gotta give his shooting a 7.5 out of 10. It's solid, but as a striker, I expect a little bit more. Next, we're going to talk about his passing, all right? And there are some good stats as far as his passing goes, all right? 80 vision, 79 short passing, 82 crossing is more than enough to play at the striker position if you want to link up play. It's more than enough to play at the winger position if you want to link up play. His 68 long passing, I didn't really find it to be an issue at all. He was still able to deliver those over-the-top through balls behind the defense without any issues. I don't think his passing was really that bad at all. That being said, it wasn't that great. I would say it was average to above average, and therefore, I gotta give his passing a 7.5 out of 10. Next, we're gonna talk about this card's dribbling, and let me tell you guys at home, his dribbling is sensational. It is exceptional. It is stupendous. I don't really have any complaints about his dribbling at all. 89 agility, I expected him maybe to feel clunky because he only has 82 balance. He only has 78 reactions. He's 5'11", but on the ball, this guy feels like a magician. He's so smooth. He's so responsive. He's so quick to turn, and he makes some nice touches. And I'm not sure exactly what it is. Does he have the flare trait? I'm not sure. Does he have special animations? But he takes some very, very nice and special touches on the ball that really make him very hard to dispossess. That in conjunction with the fact that he does have high strength and he is kind of stocky in game, make him very, very hard to dispossess. And he has that special sauce where even if you dispossess him, the ball tends to bounce back to him. I'm not sure if it's because he has 92 dribbling, 89 ball control, and that's coming into play. But whatever the case is, his dribbling is very, very nice, very, very smooth. He feels very similar on the ball to Ousmane Dembele. And oh yeah, he does have the 5-star skill moves, which he does execute very, very well. So overall, I gotta give his dribbling a 9 out of 10. Finally, we do have to talk about his physical, and yeah, his strength and his aggression really came into play. I mean, it's only 76 to 74, but when you compare him to other players like him in the same mold as him, other quick, agile players, they don't tend to have as high of a strength as him, and he does have the strength to ride a challenge or two. He actually does have the strength to shield off a lot of players on this game, and it brings another dimension to his game, because sometimes you'll be in and around the box with a tight, agile player, and you'll just get knocked off the ball. I mean, that happens, it's part of the game. But when you have somebody like him, he doesn't get knocked off so easily. He doesn't get bullied so easily. And it does add something else to the game where if you're playing against a stronger defender, he's going to have to respect your strength. And I really, really enjoy that about the card. His jumping at 59, very average. I didn't really notice him winning headers. At the same time, I didn't really notice him being bad. Overall, his stamina is very solid. I think if you play him at the winger position, I think if you play him at the cam position, you will need the sub. But he should last 80 to 90 minutes. Overall, I gotta give his physical a 7.5 out of 10. So, what do I think about this card? What is my final verdict? I think he's a very, very good card. He's definitely a very fun card because of the flair, the 5-star skills, the pace that he does bring to your side. Is he better than Lucas? I would say I prefer him to Lucas slightly because he is better on the ball than Lucas. He does have more strength than Lucas, and I do really enjoy those aspects about him. I do think him and Lucas are very similar as far as shooting. Both tend to blow hot and cold. Both are very inconsistent in front of goal, and their passing is very similar as well. So it really depends on what do you prefer. Do you prefer somebody better on the ball, or do you prefer the 4-star weak foot? Overall, I gotta rate this card at 8.5 out of 10. He's definitely weekend league approved. He's not elite, all right? Do not get it twisted. He's not an elite card on this game, but I do think he's very, very good. I do think he should be usable as a starter at least for the next month or two. I do think he's the best storyline option that you can pick between him, Tolisso, and Vasquez. So, let me know at home, what do you think about this Zaha card? Have you used him? Do you agree with my assessment? Let me know in the comment section down below. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. You already know what time it is, but until then, later.